Hi, welcome. Goku, much more. Firstly, because I like there is so much, there are so many various versions, so many adaptations of Superman adventures, and his own story, and his own personality, and his own powers, and almost everything. Yes, there are essential points. Yes, Superman is certainly from outer space. He is a space immigrant from destroyed planet. His name is Kal-El, which is a very Hebrew name, Jewish name. He has got superpowers, and he wants to protect people on Earth, and so on, so on. Yes. But still, it has changed so many times from the old version, the first version in the 1940s and 1950s, when Superman has been only a little more than average man. He could jump over a high building and so on. Yes. Later they have given him even the power of flying, even flying into space. Even it was like this, yes? That's like amplitude, going higher, higher. I don't remember. It was maybe 1970s or 1980s, the so-called golden age of DC Comics, when Superman has got omnipotent godlike powers. He could sneeze away a galactic or something ridiculous, something stupid like that. This is really stupid, yeah, right? And then after his powers has been decreased a little and even more, to be more realistic, and blah, so on and so on. But I don't like this. About Son Goku, his characteristics from the beginning has been the same. He hasn't been born with godlike powers. He needed to train very hard. Of course, he had one advantage on a human race, on an average human, because he is a Saiyan, a warrior race alien, not a human. And Saiyans are born fighters, and they are more stronger than an average human, and so on. So his potential was higher than the potential of an average human from the beginning. But it still didn't make much difference, because only his very hard training had given him, had changed that difference between him and his enemies. As well as Superman wants to protect Earth, to protect innocent people, and so on. he has sacrificed many times for the good of for people and the earth and all universe. Yes, his story has been written almost in, not including some minor plot holes or errors, or you know what I mean. His story has been written from the beginning by one person, not including, of course, the last animated series called Dragon Ball Dragon Ball GT. That's another thing I would like to talk about later. So I like Goku better because his personality is more composed, more. There's only one version of Goku and his abilities, about his techniques, about his durability, speed, strength, and so on. Yes, thank you. So, why I didn't like, why I have to say, I was displeased, I was disappointed about this animated fight of these two heroes, because they animators of this film has strongly underestimated Goku, underestimated him and his abilities. Firstly, his voice actor, I know it wasn't maybe possible to ask the original Japanese or American version actor from the TV series, yes, but what they did, they took a person who cooperated in Dragon Ball Z fan parody. I don't have anything against parodies, but instead of making Goku like Goku, this actor made Goku looked like a parody, not like an original hero from DBZ, from Akira Toriyama. He was too cartoonish, he was too cheesy, yes? Although I think it's the suitable word for that. He was too cheesy for this role. This actor made Goku look like, I don't know, like not Goku, like just some parody, and that's all I can say. His motivation, his efforts, his style of thinking, his quotes, that was all not like Goku. This was like, I don't know. The second main point is that I will say one word: weak points or weak spots. These are spots on the body, obviously on the body, which are which contained the next is that during the fight they did something like this. Goku was attacking, was moving. Actually, he was moving so very fast, using his super speed technique. Not full speed, because it was his normal state, not Super Saiyan state, but he was moving very fast to attack Superman from the surprise, to give him a surprise attack. But then, amazingly, Superman just counter-attack Goku by hitting him very fast, yes. They call it weak spots on Goku's body. In every weak spot, because it was like that. Superman used his power, used his supervision to locate these spots on the opponent's body, and then he attacked these spots very fast. After that, Goku had to use Sensu Beam to revive his hurt body, because he couldn't move even a muscle after that. Excuse me, what the fuck? Let's back to the beginning, the basics of martial arts. Okay, I didn't actually train the martial arts, but I know one thing. The fundamental thing is that in martial arts, that it doesn't matter how strong you are, but when you hit, no matter how strong you are, but how hard you hit, you punch. You can use knowledge about weak spots of the opponent to make him to defeat him, right? Goku has trained martial arts from his early childhood. His grandfather, Son Gohan, trained him martial arts. After that, it was total Kame-Sennin trained him martial arts, and many others, and even gods and supreme gods, so on. He's been training martial arts from his early childhood, and moreover, every fight in Dragon Ball Z universe is based on martial arts. Then, again, attacking in every punch, every hit in the Dragon Ball universe and Dragon Ball Z universe is based on weak spots. If Goku had survived, he could move after hitting his weak spots. It doesn't matter, he has been punched in these spots many times. It isn't so. You can't just hit him in his weak spots and then yes, you could do that only if your opponent, if the Goku's opponent would be, I don't know, 100 times stronger, 1000 times stronger than him, yes? But you, and I think it's correct, that Superman didn't use his full power at the beginning of this fight, and he couldn't just take down Goku so fucking easily, like that. Not only by his not full strength, but also not by his not full speed. Goku should have avoided these attacks. At first, Goku should be able to avoid Superman's attacks. Second, Goku should be able to resist these attacks. It doesn't mean, these attacks could hurt him. Goku could and should feel some pain, of course, but not. His body is trained to resist attacking. He has almost none of weak spots. Almost none. Because his weak spots are also hardened, are also trained to resist attacks from the opponents. That's a basic rule of martial arts. The third thing. The third thing, I am not actually. I don't know what to say, because my critic has been described. Yeah, I described my critic already. Maybe I could say that I didn't like the SSJ Super Saiyan 4 thing, because I don't actually like Dragon Ball GT. Yes, and that towards me to this last point. The Dragon Ball GT is an adaptation of Akira Toriyama's manga. An adaptation. It's not very strict. It's not a canon. And I have to say, from the beginning it was bullshit. First thing, the start of main plot, the main motus, from Latin. Spreading of Dragon Balls across the universe. Excuse me, how that was possible? How that was possible? Let's go back to the past, to the Dragon Ball Z. We've got Dragon Balls, 7 Dragon Balls made by Kami-sama, from Namekian Kami-sama, who has been a counterpart of Piccolo, Daimao, evil Piccolo, and then his son Piccolo Jr., who has become the very best friend, or the greatest, warrior Z warrior, and so on. These Dragon Balls were still in power. They were still active until um, the moment of fusion when Piccolo decided to fuse with Kami-sama, with Earth God, and become once again one Super Namekian. Then, after this fusion, of course it was in the middle of Dragon Ball Z, at Cell Saga, yes, because Piccolo wanted to defeat androids and Cell. After that, Dragon Balls has been temporarily, as it seemed, temporarily deactivated. They become probably stones. But during the 9 days gave by Cell, perfect Cell, before the preparation, during the time of preparation to Cell games, Goku decided to go to the new planet Namek for a new Kami-sama, who would bring back power of Dragon Balls. And he did it. He took Dandy from new planet Namek to the Earth, and Dandy once again activated these 7 Dragon Balls, these stones made by previous Kami-sama, by counterpart of Piccolo. These 7 Dragon Balls, reactivated by Dandy, has been active to the last moment of Dragon Ball Z. Of course, they has been destroyed by Kid Buu, Majin Buu, after with all the Earth, yes, in that great explosion. But when but they made it again. They revived human race and planet Earth as in the old form by Namekian Dragon Balls, yes. And then, until the end of Dragon Ball Z, these 7 Dragon Balls has been active. Dandy has been a new god of Earth, a Kami-sama, who controlled the Dragon Balls. During all Dragon Ball Z, Earth's Dragon Balls spread over the universe? No, they were Earth Dragon Balls. They spread over across the Earth, and only on the Earth, not in the universe. And what we have here, at the beginning of Dragon Ball GT, by some accident, of course, and the greed of King Pilaf and his 2 this girl and this foxy ninja guy from Dragon Ball for the first part of Goku's adventures. They activated Dragon Balls and accidentally wished for Goku to be young again, because when he was young they could stop him. Now when he is old, he is adult, he is so strong. Yeah, of course they couldn't stop the Goku even as when he was a teenager. So that's bullshit. But the point is, after that, these Dragon Balls accidentally spread over the universe. How? As I remember, they say something about that. These Dragon Balls weren't actually these Dragon Balls, but I don't get it. Some elder Dragon Balls made by some previous Kami-sama before the Piccolo's counterpart by... I remember that there was a legend, but I don't think so it was a canon, or it was stated like a canon. It was, I believe, during the Dragon Ball series, first series, that there has been a Dragon Ball, one Dragon Ball, not 7, made by some Kami-sama, but it was previous, before the Namekian Kami-sama had become a god of Earth. But again, it wasn't stated like a canon, like a fact. It was merely some legend, some filler, some... It has nothing to do with these 7 Dragon Balls in Dragon Ball GT. So the main problem is how these 7 Dragon Balls could spread over our universe. Because maybe the dragon has been called on the Kami-sama's palace, so, and this palace is above, it's very high on the stratosphere, yes, something like that. That's fucking bullshit. Every time when dragon has been called after collecting 7 Dragon Balls, Dragon Balls, after he had given what was asked for, the Dragon Balls flew over to the sky and spread over the sky. And they were high, they were in the sky, a couple of miles from the ground, above the ground, yes? So what the fuck is this? Okay? Because I couldn't understand that. And the second thing, but it was maybe my aesthetics. I don't say it's definite that they made Goku a teenager again. I didn't like this very much, and they of Trunks and Pan and Goku were the main characters. All others, Vegeta, Piccolo, even Goten they've been removed from the main scene. I really liked, and I really appreciate the concept of a Super Saiyan 4 and his appearance, his yellow hair on his body, his gorilla-like appearance, his long black hair, his tail, even golden Ozaru, golden ape, it wasn't so. It was quite amusing, quite interesting, and I could accept it. I could accept it. I could accept also this baby mutant thing, Saga. This enemy. His ability to go into. It was like opposite of Majin Buu, who absorbed people to become stronger. Because baby came into the body of the people, into people's body to made them his puppets and his and to become stronger. It was quite interesting, I say. I say, yes. The second, even the Super 17 was quite interesting. Yes, I could accept it. Even, not even, because it was the most favorable idea for me, the 7 dragons. As yet, as so far, Dragon Balls has been means to repair, to do good, not evil, but was that you could wish almost everything. Yes, I don't like idea that there's something for nothing. Everything in life has its everything has its price. You have to exchange things. So I really like that, because that showed us that, even for the price, even Dragon Balls needed to has its limits of good, because after spending too many good energy, somehow the evil energy has increased in each Dragon Ball. So that made so that's how the dragons were created. It was very, very good idea, but the worst thing in the Dragon Ball GT was how to name it, a bad writing, a bad scenario, but a lot of plot holes, a lot of crap. There were good ideas mixed with bad writing. It's such a shame, really. I would love to watch Dragon Ball GT. I could even help to write it as it should be written. If anybody would ask me. So it's such a shame. If you don't agree with me, you can shut up. If you agree with me, please comment. If you want to share, please share. If you want to like my video, you can like it. You can subscribe. It's for your own. It's your own choice. Have a nice day.